And nuclear energy up until now has been driven by an economy of scale, which suggests you should make reactors bigger and bigger all the time. And this is the opposite. So each module of their system is probably 10 to 20 times smaller than the large power plants that we're used to. They are taking some of the components that live outside of what we call a reactor pressure vessel and putting them on the inside. Because they're smaller, they imagine being able to fabricate most of them in a factory rather than building them on site. The idea is that you can build one at a time with a much smaller initial capital investment and start generating revenue to help you pay for the subsequent modules one after the other.
And as we think about, a future with a net zero or zero carbon footprint, we have to think out of the box. We think we have to explore all avenues. So certainly that can be wind and solar paired with batteries, or in this case, looking at small modular nuclear reactors that are also zero carbon emitting. It provides that baseload power. It's there all the time. That it is an evaluation, an exploration. There's no absolute definitive plans at this time. We're exploring the technology.
So in a carbon-constrained world, there's going to be, I think, a growing role for nuclear energy, particularly as we electrify more of the economy and we try to decarbonize sectors that aren't the electricity sector. We're really interested looking at these smaller reactors as being things that could be deployed at industrial facilities to provide direct heat and other kind of process energy. What we hope as a community is that these smaller reactor technologies will allow us to be building more of them and be able to accomplish some learning and be able to improve upon them more easily and more rapidly so that we can get to a point after making many of them that we can end up with a product that's ultimately cheaper.